Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to Final Trade. We're going to take our final 60-day post-release look at Murders at Karlov Manor collector box sales data off of TCG Player. Our last look, the whole pre-release period and out to 60 days post-release now. It sold 1,144 boxes on TCG Player at a total price of $207,000 for an average cost per box over the whole period of $182. And you have to realize that these expensive marketplaces like TCG Player and eBay have a 12% plus market fee that you're going to pay on the total of the sales price and any shipping fee you charge. And then you're going to have to pay the actual shipping fee to put it into the customer's hand, which in the US for a single collector box will run somewhere between $7 and $9 about, depending on where you're shipping it to exactly and how you're shipping it. And so these boxes have done, well, pretty bad for the stores that bought them at the original wholesale price in the 190s, when 182 is the average sales price over the whole period. I'm going to put Lost Caverns of Ixalan up here. It was the previous standard expansion collector box to come out before Murders at Karlov Manor, and you can see that on the cumulative spend basis, it outsold it by over 3-1. And I'll just do something I don't normally do. I'll put a later expansions collector box out there just to make the point. But when we look at Outlaws at Thunder Junction, 2 weeks still to go until release. The collector boxes of those are outselling the total Murders at Karlov Manor cumulative spend out to 60 days post-release by a 2.5-1 factor. And so we'll put up our two worst boxes we've ever had, Infinity Collectors and March of the Machine Aftermath Collectors, to see how it compares to those, and the blue line of Murders at Karlov Manor threads in between them, worse than Infinity. So very, very few sets have had that dubious distinction. It's unfortunate to see a standard expansion sometimes just absolutely whiff like this has, whether it's a consequence of card quality, set design, power level, prices overall, the time of the year, economic conditions, whatever it is. Sometimes it's just the theming, I think. But for whatever reason, the market just did not take to these boxes. Now, having said all of that, you can get these on eBay today for in the 138 to 139 range. I've seen other dealers with master cases in that range, and there are a lot of boxes available. I think in the current market conditions of this weak bull market that we're in, and things generally looking upwards and prices for the most part going upwards, I think there's very, very little downside risk. If you wanted to put back, say, a master case of this today, or even just a couple of boxes, I think your downside risk is really low, and your ability to turn them on the medium term for a nice little profit would definitely be there. So let me know what you think, other ideas you're having, data sources you're seeing, questions, whatever else. Thanks to everyone who makes this content possible, especially my very generous supporters on Patreon. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join me on Final Trade.